everybody, it's Angie, and I'm back again with another reaction. Real quick, get it out of the way. If you are making a suggestion, they are always welcome. But if you want to get that suggestion reacted to right away, there is a QR code somewhere on the screen right now, and also down in the description a link to buy me a coffee. That is how you get your suggestion reacted to quicker. Also, I always include all the information for the artist and the song that I am reacting to down there in the description as well. Use that information to visit their channel or to view this particular video that we're reacting to separately from my reaction. Show them some love. You know, without all of the wonderful artists that I feature on this channel, we would be missing out on a lot of great music. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and move on. Today, we have the big push, and it is Roadhouse Blue. This is, sorry, Blues with an S. This is coming to us by suggestion, and it was suggested by Betty Royer 4853. Thank you so much for your suggestion, Betty. Now, you know I do like the big push. I love the busking. I think busking's really cool. You know, it's a little bit more raw, so I always enjoy that. So why don't we just go ahead and get started and see what it's all about. This is actually one that I have not seen. In fact, I didn't even know they had this one, so let's go ahead. False start. Okay, now we're going. Oh! I'm having a hard time today.
Right, you. And lastly, the Rolling Stones. Watch out!
Sorry, I stopped it right in the middle of him singing. I should have waited. Anyways, I'll go back, so it'll be all good. Yeah, girlfriend's getting down in the back. She's having a good old time. You know, I really like Goran, and what I have noticed about him is there is certain artists that I would just love to see him cover. One of the ones, and if anybody knows if they actually have a cover of this out there, let me know, because I haven't seen it, but I would love to see him cover some CCR. I think his voice is really well suited for it. They sound great. You know, it's obviously got the outdoor sound. The bound sounds, the instrumental sounds very, very tight, sounds really good, and Goran sounds pretty good as well. So let's continue. Okay, I had to jump out and jump back in. I was having an issue with my sound, and I wanted to make sure everything was coming out good on the video. So, I think I backed it up enough. We'll find out in a second. Here we go. Is Red doing that on purpose? And what's with the hat? Very interesting. Anyways, it looks like he's doing it on purpose to me, making it make that squeal sound. All right. Going some more. So I just realized that you're going to get more than one song on this. I originally was going to use a different video, which I think was just Roadhouse Blues. I started it and it was really quiet. So I thought, well, I'll try this other video. And turns out it wasn't the video that was the problem. It was a setting that within my computer for my headphones. So when I pulled this one up, I didn't realize that it also had Jumpin Jack Flash, the Rolling Stones at the beginning of it. So that's what we just heard. I think now we might be going into Roadhouse Blues. So let's go ahead and continue. this is a lot of fun, and just watching the people that are gathered around listening, they just look like they're really enjoying themselves, and that's pretty cool. And some of them are pretty free, which is awesome. Love to be like that. Gordon looks really good in black. I like him in black. But yeah, they sound great. The only thing that I can say about the sound is it's a pretty raw recording. Obviously, it hasn't been processed at all. So I'm getting some, ups and downs in the sound. But that is perfectly okay. That's to be expected. It's still really good. And like I said, Gordon, he sounds very, very good. Anyways, moving on. So that was a lot of fun. Towards the end, it just dawned on me that you don't get to see Glenn once in the entire video because he's covered by the other three guys. That's kind of unfortunate, and he probably doesn't mind anyway. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Looks like there was a good group of people there. This one was, I believe, 4 years ago. It was around the time of the pandemic, wasn't it? I did notice there are some people in the crowd that have masks on, but I think this is maybe towards the tail end of it. I'm not sure. But, I would just love to be at one of their busking performances. It looks so enjoyable. It's so organic. Obviously, they practice, they prep, whatever, but just the whole experience seems organic, and I would just love to experience that. Anyways, I had a great time. Really enjoyed myself. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you're still with me, go ahead and consider clicking that like button. Also, throw some comments down in the comment section. I love to hear what's on people's minds. I always read them, and I generally always respond. And it would not break my heart at all if you went ahead and subscribed. Subscribing is what keeps this channel alive. So with all that being said, I hope that every single one of you has the most fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be when you're viewing this video. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.